Good morning, Show3 High School. Today we got a very spooky episode for you today. My name is Vera Nix.
And I'm J. Paul Spells. On this Halloween special, we have a story of our top 5 scariest pranks by Joseph Delk, me on Halloween trivia, and Chloe Long and Caleb Phillips with top 10 scariest movies. Enter at your own risk.
As we all know, Halloween is an exciting holiday. Who doesn't like being scared, am I right? That's why we caught up with Joseph to look at some funny, scary pranks.
What do you got for us, Joseph?
What's up, Show3 High School? I'm Joseph Delk here with the top 5 scariest pranks. Let's jump right into the countdown. I don't know about you guys, but those pranks would have scared me. That's all I have for you today. Let's send it back to the anchors.
Thanks, Joseph. That double baby prank was hilarious. If someone came up to me and scared me like that, I'll probably end up fighting someone.
Honestly, that makes me want to scare somebody right now. I like a good scare. Oh my gosh, did you see that, J. Paul?
What just happened? Now here's some Halloween trivia with myself.
Happy Halloween, Show3 High. Today, I'm going to be going around school and finding some students to do some Halloween trivia. Let's get right into it.
They're made out of turnips.
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 Sam, hey, Sam.
Ostra.
Beltane.
Lungs.
I think a werewolf.
Witch. Vampire.
Gollum.
The 16th century.
16th.
14th.
16th.
Doodle sack, maybe.
Doodle sack.
Doodle sack.
Doodle sack.
You bought for apples on Halloween.
Apples.
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 think there's 5. 6.
6.
5, right?
That's all I have for you, Cersei High. Back to the anchors.
I'm very shocked by some of those answers myself.
Yeah, like how do you even make a jack-o'-lantern out of turnips? Is that even possible?
By the look of it, it's very possible. Now let's see what we're having for lunch tomorrow.
Okay, for tomorrow we are having turkey and cheese, panini spaghetti, and meatballs, dinner rolls, baby carrots, baked beans, pineapple chunks, cupcakes, grapes, and milk.
That sounds so delicious.
Oh yes it does. Now here's our Halloween fail of the day.
Now, time for the fill of the day. Finish him!
Now we have a story over the top 10 scariest movies of all time with Chloe Long and Caleb Phillips.
Hello, Cersei. Hi, I'm Caleb Phillips.
And I'm Chloe Long.
Today, we have the top 10 best horror movies of all time.
Let's get to it.
What did you see? I saw none.
Number 10, The Nun. When a young nun at a cloistered abbey in Romania takes her own life, a priest with a haunted past and a novitiate on the threshold of her final vows are sent by the Vatican to investigate. Together, they uncover the order's unholy secret, risking not only their lives, but their faith in their very souls. They confront a malevolent force in the form of a demonic nun. Rotten Tomatoes rates this at 26%.
Number 9, Poltergeist. It is the first and most successful entry in the Poltergeist film series. Set in a California suburb, the plot focuses on a family whose home is invaded by malevolent ghosts that abduct the family's younger daughter. Rotten Tomatoes rates this at 32%.
There's someone standing behind me.
Number 8, Insidious. The first 2 films center on a couple who, after their son mysteriously enters a comatose state, becomes a vessel for ghosts in an astral plane, and is continuously haunted by demons of a hellish realm known as the Further, until they take from the family what they wanted most, life. The third film, a prequel, focuses on the same psychic who helped the family. This time she comes to the aid of a young girl who calls out to the dead. And the fourth follows her when her own family becomes haunted. Rotten Tomatoes rates this at 86%.
Number 7, The Ring. It sounds like just another urban legend. A videotape filled with nightmarish images leads to a phone call foretelling the viewer's death in exactly 7 days. Newspaper reporter Rachel Keller, played by Naomi Watts, is skeptical of this story until 4 teenagers all die mysteriously exactly 1 week after watching just such a tape. Allowing her investigative curiosity to get the better of her, Rachel tracks down the video and watches it. Now she has just 7 days to unravel the mystery. Rotten Tomatoes rates this as 71%.
Number 6, It. 7 young outcasts in Derry, Maine are about to face their worst nightmare in an ancient, shape-shifting evil that emerges from the sewer every 27 years to prey on the town's children. Banded together over the course of one horrifying summer, the friends must overcome their own personal fears to battle the murderous, bloodthirsty clown known as Pennywise. Rotten Tomatoes rates this 85%.
Here's Johnny!
Number 5, The Shining. Jack Torrance, played by Jack Nicholson, becomes winter caretaker at the isolated Overlook Hotel in Colorado, hoping to cure his writer's block. He settles in along with his wife and his son, who is plagued by psychic premonitions. As Jack's writing goes nowhere and Danny's visions become more disturbing, Jack discovers the hotel's dark secrets and begins to unravel into a homicidal maniac hell-bent on terrorizing his family. Rotten Tomatoes rates this an 86%.
Why not?
I'm afraid.
If he talks to me, I think he'll leave you. Do you want him to leave you?
Yes.
Number 4, The Exorcist. One of the most profitable horror movies ever made, this tale of an exorcism is based loosely on actual events. When young Regan starts acting odd, levitating, speaking in tongues, her worried mother seeks medical help, only to hit a dead end. A local priest, however, thinks the girl may be seized by the devil. The priest makes a request to perform an exorcism, and the church sends in an expert to help with the difficult job. Rotten Tomatoes rates this an 86%.
Number 3, 10 Cloverfield Lane. After surviving a car accident, Michelle wakes up to find herself in an underground bunker with 2 men. Howard, played by John Goodman, tells her that a massive chemical attack has rendered the air unbreathable, and their only hope of survival is to remain inside. Despite the comforts of home, Howard's controlling and menacing nature makes Michelle want to escape. After taking matters into her own hands, the young woman finally discovers the truth about the outside world. Rotten Tomatoes rates this an 89%.
Number 2, Halloween. 15 years after murdering his sister on Halloween night, 1963, Michael Myers escaped from a mental hospital and returns to the town of Haddonfield to kill again. Rotten Tomatoes rates this 93%.
And number 1, The Silence of the Lambs. In the film, Clarice Starling, a young FBI trainee, seeks the advice of the imprisoned Dr. Hannibal Lecter, a brilliant psychiatrist and cannibalistic serial killer, to apprehend another serial killer, known only as Buffalo Bill, who skins his female victims' corpses. Rotten Tomatoes rates this a 95%. Well, that's all we have for you. Once again, I'm Chloe Long.
And I'm Caleb Phillips.
Back to the news desk.
The Exorcist isn't even scary.
Yeah, you gotta admit, The Rings is actually pretty scary.
I do agree with you on that 100%.
Well, Cersei, that's all we have for you today.
If you missed any of our shows, go to CerseiLionPress.com and click the Lion TV logo so you can catch up on the past episodes.
If you have any story ideas that you would like for us to cover, just hashtag Morning Sauce on Twitter.
Have a spooky Halloween, Cersei.
Peace!